Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Cris demo. I saw this game on E3, on the PC gaming show, and I thought it looked mighty interesting. So I was like, you know what, we definitely gonna have to check that one out. So this game is published by Modus Games and developed by, what was it? Dreams Uncorporated and Sick with a Y instead of an I. And the main thing is that it's actually made by I guess directed by a Colombian guy. And I mentioned this before, I myself am Colombian, so I was like, wow. We need to check that out, because I need to see exactly how it, how it fares. So, one of the things I gotta do is I gotta make sure the volume goes up, because I can't, I see it not being very loud, so, you guys let me know if the volume needs to be increased, decreased, or anything of the sort. Hello, welcome to the stream. I see Silent Hill 3 got a bit of a revamp, so yeah, it's just, this is a minigame between with the Silent Hill 3 definitely. Okay, so again, this is just a demo. I have no idea how long this is going to be. I have not played this demo before even tried. This is literally my first time launching this. So, the game sounds good. Okay. So, if this turns out to be like super short, I do have a backup game. Otherwise, though, this is the thing we're going to do tonight. We'll go back to Silent Hill 3 the next time, but for now, let's just go in. What's the start button? Okay, I actually need to click on the window. So there we go. Now I can actually do things correctly. Also, the art style is fucking adorable. The art style alone is gonna make me buy this game. It's holy shit. Okay, we're just in.
Trying to reach the town.
This is a real fight, Cris. Time to use your new skills.
Okay, I love this one. Look at this. Look at the art style. It's got voice acting. It's got like smooth animations. Am I streaming at 30? No, I am streaming at 60. Okay, good. Just making sure that I am actually streaming at 60. I would have been upset if I forgotten to do that. I would have just started the stream, but no, it's fine. So we got Cris and Matthias. Cris, of course, and Matthias over here.
Be swift, be precise. First, select attack, and then choose your target. Finally, just as the attack connects, press the button one more time to do a double slash.
So it's like the Mario RPGs. Okay, I enjoy that mechanic. Okay, so look at this persona looking at menu. Holy shit, I love it. Okay, what do we have? You don't have any skills yet. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's interesting. Also, that Matthias character down there, the little frog, is actually supposed to be based after the poison dart frogs, which are, as you may know, are I mean, they're in all South America, but they are pretty well known in Colombia. The architecture of this game is very much based in Colombia. Like I've seen those kinds of houses before. Yeah, like this is JRPG inspired, but the actual like architecture and even the like the clothing of the characters and stuff is based after Colombian culture. Yeah, this looks like a fantasy version of Colombia. I love it. Okay, I listened to your Ratchet & Clank video to hear about the E3 presentation. I saw the Tales of Arise trailer too. I really hope they don't go hack and slash. I don't see any battle transitions or borderlines in battles. From what we actually did get a second trailer on that, and it looks like the battles will start instantly like they did in Systeria, but hopefully they will have built the system to work a little bit better. The actual combat itself, I think it's still using arts. It's just using them differently. I'm still very excited for it though. Main characters' legs look like twigs. I'm gonna have to zoom in on that. Yeah, it looks kind of weird, but I'm sure that's just like an illusion.
Be cautious. Watch for your opponent's attack and press the button right when they hit you to block most of the damage.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Did I actually block that, or is that... I mean, she did a block animation.
Now give it your all. Finish it off.
Alright, cool, we can do that. Okay. I'm gonna have to keep trying that blocking attack. Oh, they still had the borderlines in the area, but I couldn't see any intels of Arise. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Well done, Crisbell, but I'm afraid our work is not done here.
The voice acting is actually really good. I mean, I think I did see a tweet of who the voice actor for this guy, for Matthias, is. I just don't remember what the name was. But if you look up Cris Tales in Twitter, it should pop up like a couple of the people that worked on this. Does Crisbell herself mute though? She hasn't said anything. Well, anyways. Oh, we got another guy.
Where are you supposed to be?
Hello, my name is...
Oh, she does have a name. She has a voice, I mean.
Tell me if we survive. You know how to fight?
Let us show him.
Alright, cool. Okay, so we got party members like up here, so we get different options for them. Whereas the enemies... Oh my god, look at this. This is so cool! The art style alone is gonna make me fall in love with this game. I mean, I'm already in love with it, but... Shit, look at it. Okay. It is a thing. Ow! So they can attack like the people up here. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm a little concerned about that guy. But this guy's already taken some damage, so I'm gonna go and make sure I can kill him faster. Oh, we do have skills. Water and Fireball. I guess water might work against this guy. Let's try it.
Not bad. I'm Christopher, by the way.
Hi, Christopher.
Crisbell.
Crisbell. Christopher, Crisbell. Everyone's named Chris in this game. Okay, let's see. Excellent. Did I block on time? I think I did, it's just... This guy is like currently buffed, so he probably makes doing like extra damage or something. There we go. Good old turn-based battle systems. Gotta love them. Okay, I think Crisbell's legs are
That's too
actually
wrestling.
like...
Been chasing those things since I left St. Clarity.
Like twigs. Oh my god. What the fuck? That's a unique shield that can separate into tonfas. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay.
We've got to stop them before they reach town.
I did see this too before in the demo. Like the demo did show like a fair bit of what I'm seeing right now.
And exactly how do you plan to do that?
Her name is Volcano, or at least the right one's name is Volcano.
Hold your ground. They won't get past us.
Look, Volcano! They broke our poor goblins! How adorable! Can we keep them?
And then Galley is just like, okay, Volcano and Galley. Galley, Volcano. I have no idea.
Galley, we've talked about this. No more pets until...
Till I stop murdering them! I know. I just want to play! Not my fault they're all so squishy.
We keep hearing the word squish in the streams lately.
Oh, and that's why we can't have nice things.
Okay, well, how should I approach this situation here? Do I have any skills yet? Damn it. Okay. Yeah, attack anyone else? I suppose not. Okay, you can cancel with B. Circle. The right one. We're doing no damage.
Didn't work. We can't touch them.
Hey, Shield Boy, do you know anything about shields? Let's see. Also, Matthias seems to always be with whoever's currently has the turn. Okay, well, let's try... I'm not sure if fire is gonna work against these people that are literally named after... One of them is literally named Volcano. I probably should try water still. Okay, well, that didn't work
Not even
either.
a scratch?
Amateurs.
Yeah, I deflected it.
We can't take much more of this.
They... Like 4 more of those. Does Volcano have a flower in her eye? She has something in her eye. I don't know, it's pulsating. I'm not sure if flowers should be pulsating.
Crisbell, it is time! Use the crystals!
The crystals.
The crystals.
The crystals. So the joke here is that in Spanish, cristales is crystals. So there you go. That's why it is called crystals. Because if you combine it into one word, it's the Spanish word for crystals. They could have also called it Tales of Cris. And go right hand in hand with Tales of Arise and Tales of Cristoria. But you got all the Tales of games, but no, this is not a Tales of game. It's a JRPG, but it's not the same thing. And that right there is La Catedral de las, which is a cathedral in Colombia that more or less looks like that. Yeah, it's like a cathedral that leads to a bridge that leads to a mountain. I've never been to it, but I always wanted to. It looks really cool. And that's what it looks like from the front. So, there you go. There's a lot of flowers in Colombia too. That's actually pretty accurate. Those clothes are pretty Colombian too. Very colorful, this game. I like it.
Wait, my rose!
A rose.
Crisbell! Crisbell! Where are you? Crisbell!
I'd better not keep her waiting.
I guess we're flashing back, I suppose. I know one of the biggest gimmicks of this game is time travel. So we'll see how that works. How to use the left thumbstick to move in the desired direction, press A to interact with people or objects. Excellent. So we just do this. Oh, it's actually full 3D movement. That's neat. That mom looks like such a goth, I know.
Crisbell! Finally. Did you prune the roses yet?
I'm sorry, Mother Superior. It's just my rose. The frog, it took it.
Yeah, Crisbell's like that hairstyle looks Colombian too. Like particularly the braided twin tails. That's actually fairly common in Colombia. I'm gonna gush about my own culture for a little bit. Excuse me for a second.
Enough. I've seen that look before. Find that rose, then hurry back. There's work to do and no time to waste. Go on.
I both like you and don't trust you, Miss Mother Superior. Like, I'll have to see more of you to see if I actually trust you.
Yes, Mother Superior. Thank you, Mother Superior.
Thank you,
And be careful. I worry about you.
Mother Superior. Okay.
Go on now, and be careful.
Okay. Are you?
I miss your grandma, Cris. And how it used to be around here.
Olivia. Are you an NPC or an important character? I mean, you got a name, a voice, and a full-fledged art. I would imagine you're important. Her name is actually Superior. She is a mother. Her name is Superior. Okay. Now she might not look it, but she's probably based after like a religious kind of mother. Yeah, like a nun, basically. Obviously her answer is much more exaggerated than actual nuns, but cathedrals where a bunch of like girls would actually go to live, like kind of how Matilda works. Yeah, I guess Matilda would be a good comparison here. Why do we need that particular rose when we have a garden of roses? That one's special, you see. I guess, or maybe we need to sell every single one of these roses, and losing even one would be like a disaster for the economy of the foster care mansion here. Look at the freaking artwork of. Look at how like like everything is drawn 2D, but it's put in a 3D space in such a way that it looks 3D, despite being 2D. Layers, dude. Okay, hint.
I have to get my rose back.
If I pick every strawberry right now, maybe I won't have to do it ever again.
That's not how that works, Amelia. I'm afraid. But congratulate you for thinking about it. I guess.
These just bloomed yesterday. If I take extra care of them today, they'll be even prettier tomorrow.
That's a more forward way of looking at things. There's someone else over here. Hold on.
So many chores. The kids in town get to go out and play.
Alright, let's see. Is there anything else any other
I have to get my rose.
buttons? Let's see. No, it's just okay, you can turn with the directional buttons, but you can't actually go up and down with the directional buttons. Full movement has to be done with the analog stick. Fair enough, and you can only interact, you can't like jump or attack in midtown, but that's okay. That's alright. This game is coming out sometime 2020, so we'll see how that goes. Press Y to check out your current objective. I did that already. Hey, you.
What a lovely day for a walk in the woods.
North Narim Cathedral, aka La Catedral de las. South Main Square, East Road to the Farmlands, and West Narim Orphanage. Okay, it's an orphanage. Fair enough. This reminds me of the Ace Attorney investigation games, where the usual 2D Ace Attorney visual novels start having 3D exploration with 2D sprites. That's pretty cool. I'll have to check. I've seen a little bit of Ace Attorney games, just not that one in particular. So I do want to play them someday. They seem interesting.
Crisbell, what's the hurry?
Hey, Marco.
Good morning, Marco. Have you seen a little yellow frog?
I'm sure he's seen many yellow frogs.
A frog? Well, sure.
Maybe wearing a top hat? Carrying a rose?
Top hat? Then no. Maybe try the mayor's estate? There's always something going on there.
I'll try. Thanks, Marco. Sorry to bother you.
Are you kidding? That's the most interesting thing I'll hear all day.
I'm sorry. It sounds like you've got a pretty boring life, Mr. Marco. You said Masamura? Okay, probably says Masamura. If there's a guy screaming Masamura around here, I'll just like, alright, yep, pre-ordering this shit.
Check out the cool sticker we found. It's a skull.
Crisbell sounds like Christina V. I don't think it's Christina V. It would actually be hilarious that a Venezuelan would be voicing a Colombian character, but no. I again remember seeing a tweet of someone voicing her. I'm not sure if it was actually like a known voice actress or like a new voice actress going around. It might have been the latter. Anyways, is this the
I still have to find that frog.
Okay, no. Yeah, that's the cathedral. It is not the mayor's estate. I love how the thing up there rotates. Okay. Let's see.
I still...
Okay, I guess we'll have to go south to find the thing. But yeah, Chris Mills does sound a little bit like Christina V. Or at least the voice actor sounds like it could be Christina V, but it's not actually.
That Marco is never home. He'll inherit this one day. He should help me take care of it.
I mean, it's over there. You can go grab him if you need to. Okay. Let's see. We got knights over here. Okay, we don't have knights in Colombia, but we do have farmers.
Think about the future. It's not just the farms that will be renovated. It's the orphanage, the shops, the whole town.
The town looks fine to me. I'm not sure why you need renovations.
Your future fouls the land, poisons the water. Goblin raiding parties are burning our fields. Money, power, your precious industry. That's all you care about now.
How dare you? Where's your proof?
Proof? Look around you. Look at our crops.
Then sell your lands, Robert. Don't let it trouble you any longer. It's what's best for the town.
It's best for someone, but not the town. You seem to be doing just fine.
Now see here, I never...
Mr. Mayor, we have a visitor. Hello, Crisbell. What do you want?
Hello, Miss Lana. I was looking for a yellow frog with a top hat.
Of course you were.
I don't like you, Miss Lana. Just like I don't necessarily mind her appearance. It's her attitude. Don't appreciate that kind of behavior.
Try the northern fields. That's where all the little pests go.
May the lady light your way, Crisbell. Too many in town have strayed from her grace.
Oh, thank you. I should go.
Speaking of Christina V, I love her voice for Anemos, but I really think her deeper voice acting for Twilight fell off-putting. A slight accent for Daybreaker was okay, I suppose, but it's a bit too condescending for Ren, in my opinion. I've not heard their full voice acting for Rena, but I can imagine. I do feel like she definitely could have gone a bit deeper and more mature with Rena in general. She definitely can. I mean, like, Christina V is the voice actress of Velvet from Tales of Berseria, so she can go deeper. Much deeper. She could have gone like, Rena almost sounds, in English, Rena almost sounds like a kid to me. And that's not right. She's supposed to be like, not like an old lady, she's just like a more mature person. So, you know. Healing potion was added to your bag. It looks like juice. Okay. Yeah, she went with Velvet's voice for Twilight. I see. It makes sense. Though maybe a bit too low. Okay, Velvet's voice in Twilight might be a bit too low. Just a little bit deeper than what she normally did. Would have been fine for Rena in general, and then me a little bit deeper than that, but not full on Velvet Crow for Twilight. Hello. A cat. Okay, the shoulder pads. And the little connecting thing in the middle there. Look up Simon Bolivar. That's what his outfit looked like. So yeah, that's what a Colombian, like 1800s and 1700 Colombian generals' outfits would look like. Minus the helmet. We don't do the bird helmets, I'm afraid. We do have a lot of birds, just not those kind of birds. Okay. You can see here all the houses are connected. You made the pretty houses. That's. I mean, I'm sure that's outside of Colombia too, but you know, that is a Colombian thing, amongst many others. A kiosk over here. Let's see.
Why would someone do this?
What?
Why would someone do this?
Okay, well, tell me what the problem is, and maybe I can help, Miss Apothecary June. Hello? Okay, well, whatever. Let's see. Hello, Mr.
Yeah. Good morning and all that.
Happened to Joe. He looks like a writer. Like an actual writer that I've seen somewhere. Alright. Well, let's see. Seems to be about it. Okay, so never mind. The townspeople do look kind of depressed. What? Let's see. Okay, so the farmlands. I guess we have to go east to find what we're looking for. We'll see if Mark was anything to say.
Cris, if you see my mom, don't tell her where I am, okay?
I did, but not Cris. I'm not sure if that actually counts. You know what was so disappointing? Near the end of the heroic dungeon run, a Luciel player asked me what Rena class I was because she only knew what Daybreaker and Twilight looked like. I guess we know which Rena classes are popular in the in Void. Oh boy. Let's see.
Hi, Polly. How are things?
I don't know, Cris. Between the crops, the monsters, the weather, it never ends.
Outfit looks Colombian. I will point that out every time I see it. But yeah, that kind of hat with the scarf thingy. Yeah, a lot of Colombian farmers will wear something like that.
I just saw your dad with the mayor. They seemed really angry.
I'm sure maybe like normal farmers do that too, but like these are farmers I actually recognize.
Again? I keep telling him to trust the mayor. We need his soldiers to protect us. But it's always, we give the lady our trust. Everyone else has to earn it.
Sorry, Cris. What's up? I'm looking for a little yellow frog. He was wearing a hat, a top hat. He took my rose.
A frog in a top hat. Only you, Crisbell. I haven't seen it, but I'll keep my eyes open.
Thanks, Polly. Maybe I should pray to the lady about it.
You have been talking to my father.
I believe and know. That's probably a reference to the Virgin Mary. Because there's a lot of praying to the Virgin in Colombia.
Well,
And-
if you're looking for a miracle, I suppose
Latin America in
the
general,
cathedral's
really,
as good a
actually.
place as any to try.
So we gotta go to the cathedral. But before that, we gotta go get the rose from the job head frog, Matthias. Okay, anything else I can do around here? Okay. There's an item here. Revive was that? Oh, it's a... Okay, that's just a straight up Phoenix down. In a jar. Okay. I'll take it. Let's see. Well, it looks like Crisbell's biological mom, and Superior looks like her foster mom, unless they meant mother as a religious term.
Did you find your frog, Crisbell? If not, you're welcome to look around here.
Yeah, they meant mother as a religious term, most likely. It is an orphanage, and a lot of orphanages in Colombia are taken care of by, like, the church. So yeah, it's most likely a religious term for Superior Mother. The Mother Superior. Whereas Polly over here is just... I mean, she does kind of look similar, but at the same time, I'm seeing a lot of, like...
Hey, Cris, if you see my mom...
like, brown-haired people. Because in Colombia, there's a lot of brown-haired people. And black-haired people.
Mother Superior finds out I've come here alone.
Oh, look at the lighting here. That's so pretty. Fuck, look at the reflections. Look at the reflections, that's so pretty. Oh my god. Here we got the rose. At the altar. I mean at the tombstone. A coffin. Hello, Crisbell, it's you. And it's also you. And it's also you. And there's a frog behind you. Don't touch it, you will die. I'm sorry, it's a poison dart frog. What do you think is going to happen if you touch it?
What's happening? Who's doing this?
Hey, what's wrong with Crisbell going to a church alone? Good question. Maybe that's... I might not be so much Columbia culture as it's just a plot.
Actually, you are. You have opened the crystals of time, Crisbell.
So probably Mother Superior knew about the crystals of time and then want Crisbell to know about the crystals of time that she's supposed to be able to do.
What are... I mean, how do you know my name?
Why do you have patches on your skin?
So many questions. Matthias the Frog, at your service. I have been keeping an eye on you for some time now.
On me? Why?
The frog is talking, someone say that.
I suspected you had been chosen, my dear. It appears I was correct.
Now, I'm afraid we do not have British frogs in Colombia. We have poisonous frogs, but they're not of the British kind.
Chosen? By whom? What are these crystals? Why me?
More questions. The past and the future have revealed themselves to you. Come, see for yourself.
I can't. I don't want this.
Too late.
Nothing to fear, child. You have much to learn about your powers.
Powers? This is a curse. Why is this even happening?
You're upset. Perfectly understandable. But I know someone who can help. He lives in a little hut down by the lake.
Okay, I love Matthias' smile though. The little cheeks coming out of him every time is just so fucking adorable. I love when characters yell out whatever when an animal is talking. Happens all the time.
Leave town? Mother Superior will worry.
She would be very worried if she saw you like this.
Is it another talking frog?
There might be.
If only, but sadly no. Trust me, little one. Let us go immediately.
And by let us go, merely, I mean let me take some water. Holy crap. But okay, now we see, as you saw in the like window on the cathedral, like in the middle was Crisbell, to the left was like younger Crisbell, and then to the right was older Crisbell. And as you can see here now, over to the left side we've got the cathedral under construction, whereas on the right, like the statues over here are under construction, whereas on the right, the statues are like, you know, they're like cracking and they're showing age, and they got like vines on them. So that is that is part of the gimmick here. The left is the middle is the present, the left is the past, and the right is the future. And I have no idea how they achieved this from a programming perspective, but that is the coolest fucking thing. Look at the clock. The rotating thing up there. Over there is, you know, old and rotten. It's not working anymore. And over here, it is functional, but again under construction. Let's see. Oh my gosh, we're seeing different time periods. That is really cool. Yeah. Yeah, look at
What am I supposed to tell them? They won't believe me anyway.
Yeah, look at this lady over here. In the past, it's back when she was still young. There we go. And look at Marco over there. In the future, he's actually older now. And then...
That will not help, Crisbell. Please, let us go to my friend.
Okay. Actually, look at the... hold on. Where am I? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, it's a little bit it is a little bit awkward to move around in the different periods of time, but let's see. Yeah, look at the look at the shop on the left here, with the lady, with the apothecary lady, like helping her like aging dad over here, where she actually inherited the store now. And over here on the right, look at that house that has just fallen down. You know, the mother over here is growing up. The kid is growing up. That is so cool. That is such a nice, like, graphical detail.
What am I supposed to...
Okay. I just wish we were able to actually move to the... I'm sure we will, eventually. Look at him back in the past. He was a little bit happier, and his shop was a little bit smaller, but you know, functional. But now he's not even there anymore in the future. I mean, he is old. There's probably like at least, I would say, 10 years in the future. So if he's of age it would make sense that he's no longer gonna be around in 10 years. Oh, look at the plant! Look at the plant! The plant is bigger in 10 years. This little plant over here. Oh my god. I'm dying. It's just so cool. Look at them when they were younger. You know, they were... The mayor didn't actually seem that bad. But as they grow older, the what's her name? Lana seems to become a knight. And it's only her. Fascinating. Okay. You know, all the flowers back there are grown up. Whereas in the past they weren't quite as overgrown. You look evil. You look like you're about to conquer the world or something. Holy crap. Alright. Okay, I guess the guard doesn't care too much. I suppose we should now go to the right. I just wanted to see the rest of this. This is so cool. This is so freaking cool. Now, of course, trying to be fair here, graphics can only take a game so far. But I mean, the gameplay itself here in town is really just running around.
That will not help.
Where are you over to go then? Do you just have to keep going south? I suppose. Okay, let's keep going south. Yeah. Oh, we have a world map. Look at this, we have a world map. Tales of Graces doesn't have a world map that you can explore. I go this. I'm kidding. Completely different games. So I actually did go back to Tales of Graces after the announcement of Tales of Arise because I was like, okay, I need to catch up with this freaking franchise once and for all. I need to stop putting it away, putting it aside, and actually just get on with it. Jesus. I can't promise I'll actually do it because I never do.
Just over there in that hut.
You know.
Perhaps you should let me do the talking.
Yeah, let's let the talking frog do the conversation. That makes perfect sense. Okay. Does the forest look different? Yeah, in the future the forest ain't looking so hot. In the past, it was a little bigger. Yeah, in the past the trees were a little bit bigger, which is actually kind of weird. That doesn't make too much sense. But sure. This kind of environment is also a little bit not much popular, but it is local in Colombia to see like swamp areas or marshlands looking like this, with big trees in the distance and stuff.
Wilhelm, answer the door!
Well, there's so many British people over here, though.
Go away, I'm busy.
If anything, they should be Spaniards. If we're going with the what's the name of it? With the Europeans colonizing the land or something. The old guards look like the witch from the Snow White in her disguise. They did also say that two other inspirations, you know, besides Colombian architecture for this, were Disney princesses and or something else. I forgot what was the other thing. But if it looks like something that would make sense, it's probably that.
Open the door, you pompous child! We have important business!
You've become a lot cruder here, Mr. Matthias. What's going on?
Matthias? Huh. Idiot frog.
Hello?
You're a child! Manners. You're speaking to a revered time mage.
I really like what this person looks like. I'm not sure. She's giving me a bit. Okay, they are giving me a bit of a chic vibe. Because I have no idea what gender they may be. It seems like could be either or. But I really like the actual style of
Now, who might you be?
Crisbell, sir?
Sir, ma'am. I was about to mention chic, yep.
Crisbell has opened both crystals of time.
Ridiculous. Impossible.
Why, not even I've been able to.
Yet it has happened.
No. No, there's something else at work here.
Can someone please tell me what's going on?
Patience. I am Wilhelm the Wise. You, it seems, are a time mage. As am I.
Okay, so you're a guy who's just voiced by a girl. And look like a girl. Kind of. Gender fluid.
While my powers have led to my youthful appearance, yours are the gift to see possibility.
Possibility? I thought it was the future.
I mean, time works in very interesting ways. You can... But the simple idea of time manipulation goes way beyond just being able to travel back and forwards in time. So, you know, that's a cool thing.
Incorrect. It is a possible future. Perhaps a practical demonstration will help. Take this seed and plant it over there.
Young boys in anime-inspired media do look feminine. Especially if they're actually important. If they're not, they usually look like just boys, but, you know, if they're supposed to be of interest, they might have wilder hair, which ends up making them look, you know, feminine. Seat was added to your bag. We're doing a little bit of a Ratchet and Clank a crack in time situation here. So much time travel in my games lately too. Jesus. You can check your items in the menu screen by pressing... I don't have that button. I got select. Is that what you want me to press? I got start. Okay. We are in the... Ha! Lajas Cathedral. Because it's the Lajas Cathedral. So they changed the R to an... I mean, they changed the J to an R. That's cool. I got 650 gold, 10 minutes and 15 seconds of playtime. Okay, yeah, Cris Bell's legs are twigs. I don't dislike it, because it fits with the art style, it's just a little bit jarring. Okay, let's see. Level 1, got HP, MP, and of course we gotta have the obligatory third bar in all, like, JRPG medium. Attack, strength, speed, defense, intelligence, and luck. Okay, so we got pretty basic stats other than the CP. I'm sure it does something important. This potion restores mana points. Okay. We got a toys menu. That is collectibles? And what's the special menu? I'm sure we'll find out in the full game. Cris will miss leg day compared to Cris. Cris Bell doesn't even know what leg day is. She's missed leg year. She's only been picking flowers, so she's only working out with her hands, and even that's pretty weak looking. Okay, anyways, you're gonna plant a seat somewhere. Wow. You're like disappearing out of existence. Are you also disappearing out of existence here? Yes, you are. Okay, so there we have an apple now. How do I pick it up? It's 10 years from now that's gonna drop. I can't do anything right now.
A tree. It's growing from the seed I planted.
Exactly. A glow fruit tree to be specific. But take care. It will only grow if you care for it. Otherwise, it will wither and die.
So, if I do something in the present, I can affect the future.
That's how it works, yes. Not just in time travel, like just in general. Remember, the future is now. And also now. And now. The future is literally any time going forward that is not the present. That includes 0.1 millisecond after right now. That's still the future. And the same goes for the past. When you refer to the present as, you know, this general period of time we're currently at or whatever, but really the present is extremely hard to pinpoint, because it is It doesn't even exist as a moment. It's literally just whatever is in between past and future. That is happening all the time, and at the same time, it's... this is getting complicated. I'm just going to keep going here. What the fuck we're talking about? The future.
Obviously. Has that not always been the case? Now, however, you have the ability to see these future possibilities. So choose your actions accordingly.
Oh, I thought you were starting a Spaceballs movie reference. We're in now. We're in now.
I should use this to check up on Mother Superior and my sisters. They'll be wondering where I've gone.
Or you might find something horrific, I don't know.
Thank you, Wilhelm.
Yes. Go to your sisters. You've given me much to ponder, young mage.
Okay, we'll see you later, not chic. Hope you have a good time. Okay, what else is around here? Yeah, the tree is skinny, a little bit more robust, and it seems a bit more robust than that. You gotta keep in mind that in order for this mechanic to work, they had to make every single stage 3 times. With this art style. That is so much effort. I love it. Oh my god. Mana potion was at your back. Click on all that fruit, hold on. There it is. That is a guanawana. Okay, it's based after a guanawana. A guanawana is... okay, it looks green instead of yellow on the outside, and it doesn't have like seeds coming, like roots coming out of it. But it instead does have spikes, and the inside looks like that. It's like a yellowish, gooey inside with seeds. It's also really fucking it's disgusting to touch. If you like the flavor, go on you, but don't touch that. Wait, that's an actual fruit on that juice box of a mana potion? Yeah. I mean, it's not exactly what it looks like, but I can tell that's what it's based after. So yeah, guanawana. Let me like type it in the chat over here. That's how you spell that one. Okay. Or at least, I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. Yeah, you can look it up and it'll be green and will have like spikes and stuff in, but yeah. You can... yeah, it's more of an exotic Latino fruit, so you probably won't see it much being used in America, but you can go to like a Mexican store or something and it might have guanawana juice if you want to try what it tastes like. Again, I personally don't like it too much. I don't like too much what it tastes like, and I hate touching it because it's so sticky and gooey. It's disgusting. But the actual flavor of it, you know, just up to you. So anyways, we gotta go back and we actually talk to people now.
Check out the cool sticker we found.
Okay, now this is almost steggish. Hey, Marco.
Hey, Cris.
Okay, let's go check on Polly here. How you doing, Polly? Where are you, Polly? There you are.
Did you find your frog, Crispell?
Okay, well, I guess we're not checking on Polly. She only wants to check on Mother Superior and her sisters. Again, sister in a more religious term, or... yeah, they're not actually her sisters, but they are... this looks grim. There's no roses anymore.
How could this happen? Matthias, what?
Yeah, there's no roses in the future. There's only the grim-looking purple flowers. What the fuck are these called? Are they lavender flowers? Are they purple roses? Are they orchids? I know orchids are actually pretty popular in Colombia, so they might be a couple of them might be orchids. Anyways, hey Mom.
Crisbell, you had me worried.
Mother Superior, you're okay. The orphanage is still here!
Well, of course. What's got you so excited, child? Did something happen?
No, I mean, not yet. I went to get my rose, then Matthias showed me how I could...
Matthias?
Yes, he...
He's a talking frog with a top hat that speaks in a British accent we should not even understand at this point in time in this location, but sure.
He was just here. I need to find him.
At least give me the rose you spent all morning looking for.
Yes, Mother Superior.
Now go find your friend. And don't take all day. You still have to prune these roses.
Okay, well, we gotta go find Matthias. Oh, yes, look at her. What she looked like when she was younger. Ain't she cute? And when she gets older, she looks fucking evil. Holy fuck. Oh no. Can we prevent her from becoming evil in the future? I mean, I don't know if she... Okay. It's kind of hard to actually tell from here. Because her outfit is actually pretty dark as is. So maybe that just makes her look darker, but, you know. Maybe it is actually a thing. You know, the mansion was actually a lot smaller in the past. I mean, not the mansion, the orphanage. And, you know, this fence wasn't quite as grim looking as it will be in the future. Now over here, it seems to get... Yeah, it lost the flowers, and there's more beams on it. Interesting. Okay. The garden, the flowers were just starting to grow. The roses were just little buds. Whereas in the future, yeah, again, roses are completely gone, and flowers are not that big. So there you go. That's pretty cool. Okay.
Matthias?
I thought it best not to upset your Mother Superior with the appearance of a talking frog.
But we're gonna have to explain that eventually, Matthias.
Crisbell, I'm sorry if I upset you by leaving.
No, I mean, yes, but it's the orphanage. I saw its future. Abandoned, empty. How could that happen?
I don't know, but let's look around town. Perhaps your new powers can shed light on this.
Okay. Let us see. Okay, well, we got a cutscene now. Okay, the town looks bigger for some reason. But it's not actually.
The miller's house and the apothecary's shop! They've been destroyed!
Yes, quite unfortunate.
Unfortunate?
So this is a light way of putting it.
The millers are homeless! Without the apothecary, the town has no medicine!
And without medicine, everybody fucking dies. I could make a joke here, but I don't want to get political.
Only in the future, and only if you let it happen.
If I let it happen?
But I'm only one person. Well, you're a protagonist. You got the powers.
No, you're right.
Okay. So what do? Talk to people? Tell them to take care of themselves?
Why would someone do this?
Excuse me. I think your shop has rot problems.
I don't have time to worry about that right now.
But you gotta worry about it eventually.
If you want to talk rot, talk to the carpenter over to the west.
Alright. As cool as it is to see the future and past, I'm not sure how much a little girl and a talking frog can do to change a bad future. This isn't Radiant Historia where you're an intelligence agent and mercenary. Well, right now, she's not she's just a little girl with a talking frog, but we did see in the intro she gets a sword eventually. And then Christopher comes in with his shield. Gotta get that sword and shield. Mr. Man.
Yeah. Good morning, I guess.
Can you help me? There's a problem with the houses.
A problem? Great. What did you see, girl?
They're rotting away from the inside. In a few years, there won't be anything left.
You saw rot on the inside? From the outside? Neat trick. Sounds like someone's been telling you stories about ash blight. Happened back when I was a kid. Would have lost most of the town if the old apothecary hadn't brewed up a batch of green leaf tonic.
Can you make some?
Do I look like an apothecary? Go ask June. She's the one who knows about this stuff.
Charming fellow.
Well, I mean, I can't blame him. He looks like he's got no business. He's a little bit stressed out, probably.
Why would someone do this? This will take forever to sort out.
Excuse me, I was wondering if you could help me.
You and half the town? No, I can't. Someone tore the labels off of my mushrooms.
That sounds bad.
Bad? It's terrible. One of these is red button. Good for digestion, great on a salad. One of them is ground death cap. Even the tiniest bit could be deadly. An important distinction, wouldn't you agree?
Yes. Shouldn't you know about that without the labels? Are you supposed to be an expert of this? You should know which one's the one that goes... Which was the one you put on a salad and which was the one you put on poison. If you don't know already, how are you gonna put the labels on them? Okay, whatever.
Of course, with no labels, it's impossible to tell them apart.
Again, if we're talking about like just a paper label, you put the label on the thing that you understand is called the thing that says on the... I'm thinking too much about this.
Can't you just throw them out and make some more?
Sure, of course. It would take weeks to find the mushrooms, days to prepare them. I don't have time to redo it all. My father used to do all of that. He bottled and labeled them years ago.
I'm sorry. I wish I could help.
Okay, so the gimmick here is that you don't know what's the difference between them without the labels. Just because your father did the thing. So I still feel like you should know at least a little bit about the difference here. Have you played or seen Radiant Historia? Atlas recently made a re-release with new content on the 3DS. I have not played it. I know of it. I've seen the name. I know it's got a cult following. But no, I never played it. And I'm afraid we don't have it at Best Buy. We have the Alliance Alive at Best Buy. I don't want to have a work at, but not a Radiant Historia, I'm afraid.
Me too. It'd be nice to have help around here. Since Dad died, though, I try to keep everything the way he left it. But there are only so many hours in the day. Sorry. I've got to get back to work.
No wonder she's upset. They all look alike.
Ow. Okay, we're starting to learn more about these mushrooms and why not having labels is a serious problem.
I suppose they do.
Without context, that would have seemed like a really stupid fetch quest.
Let me try something. I can't see them in the past at all.
Allow me.
To try moving a little bit to the right, and then get like some binoculars. Arrow 2. Press X to prepare a time hop, then press the directional thing to make Matthias hop to the past. Okay. Ah! He's a he's a tadpole! Oh my god, that's great. Yes, hello.
Just a little nudge.
It is incredible. Did no one see the top hat tadpole move the box? Sure.
Well, this one has a skull on it. I imagine this is the death cap.
Let's go. Press X to prepare a time hop and then press A to make Matthias go back to present. Alright.
That sticker! I saw it today! Some kids were playing with one.
Oh! Hey look, things are connecting. I love it when games do that. I would have never thought the kids playing with the skull sticker would have been important. Okay. Let's see what the future looks like. Ah, here's an older looking frog now. Oh my god, that's great. This is too cute. This game's too much, man. Let's explore this place a little bit more now that we yeah, should not get too far away from Crisville. Okay, so we can only travel so far as Matthias. Fair enough. Makes sense. Hey, you guys.
Cris, check out the sticker we found. It's a skull.
We need down.
You took that from June's. Do you know what you've done?
It's only a sticker.
You can't just take things from stores. Especially not the apothecary. Some of her ingredients could be dangerous.
Sorry, Cris.
Okay, well, we got the skull sticker.
This is as much proof as we are likely to get.
Y'all have anything else to say?
We won't do it again. Promise.
Better not. Okay. Hey.
Miss June, we found your label. It goes on the bottle with the red lid.
Where did you find it?
Some kids took it. They just thought it was a cool skull sticker. I don't think they meant any harm.
Of course they didn't. What's done is done.
There was no sigh in between that statement. Okay, well, whatever.
I'll talk to their parents about this later. Thank you, Crisbell. I really appreciate all you've done.
This might be a good time to ask her about the tonic.
Crisbell, was there something you needed?
A tonic.
Yes. Do you know how to make green leaf tonic?
Of course. Unfortunately, I don't have any glow fruit in stock. It's very rare, and it doesn't keep.
Well, go sing your ass. I just grew one 10 years in the future. I just did that this morning. Glad you asked.
Not many uses for it, but it's essential for green leaf tonic.
Is there any glow fruit near Nareem? Maybe I can find some.
Oh wait, this place is called Nareem. Okay, so the Lajas Cathedral is based in the district of Nariño in Colombia. So in here, the Cathedral of Lajas is based on the district of Nareem. So yeah, Nareem is based after Nariño, which is again an area in Colombia, which specifically, Nariño is one of the most like, what's the word for it? Like they have a lot of folklore and a lot of like children's tales in that area. Like La Llorona, like a lot of the like each country has like their own version of La Llorona. And Colombia's version of La Llorona, I'm pretty sure it's actually based in Nariño. So, there we go. There's like a perfect location within Colombia for a JRPG to take place. I fucking love this shit so much. Oh my god.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, but ask Magda by the cathedral. She knows the plants in the area. You might get lucky.
I mean, I could just go pick up the one that I already knew I grew up from the forest, but whatever, I guess we have to go ask Magdalena.
Good morning, Mrs. Magda. Do you know if there's any glow fruit growing nearby? Miss June thought you might.
Yes, Magda would be an abbreviate or like a shorter version of saying Magdalena. Or Magdalena if you want to say it in English, which is a common name in Colombia.
They used to grow by the lake, but I haven't seen one in ages.
The seed you planted for Wilhelm, it was glow fruit.
I'm sorry, dear. If you find one, let me know. They're beautiful, glowing purple and orange. And they only bloom every 10 years or so. Really lovely.
Thank you, Mrs. Magda. That's just what I need.
Excellent. Okay, well, let's go take care of that. And I definitely want to see what's the deal over here. Can I like get close to her? Zoom in a little bit maybe? No? I would really appreciate it if we could do that. Okay, well that's as far as we can zoom in. She looks menacing. My god. Whereas in the past, she looked cute. She almost looked nice. What happened? Lana. Okay, let's go check out the guard too. I want to see what her like evil form. What's the deal with this? Or this? Get as close to it as I can. Okay. She just turns into like an evil witch with a full outfit or something. Whereas in the past she was... Yeah, she was just like a learning floating cadet. There you go. Excellent news. Let's see, so we've been streaming for a little bit over an hour so far. It's actually 12:40 AM over here, so I might want to see if I can hurry it up a little bit with the story here. But again, this is really cool. Like, as much as I like indie games, I don't actually buy that many of them very often. But this is one I might actually just from how it looks, I might actually buy this like day one.
There's the tree I planted, but the fruit is going to take forever to grow.
Then perhaps we should skip ahead. Or rather, I will.
Yep. I messed around with the mechanic already. Don't you worry. Let's go pick up the fruit.
Here it is! Now to bring it back to Crisbell.
I love how his voice changes depending on which time period it is. Like, if it's in the future, he sounds a little bit rougher and older. And if it's in the past, he sounds a little bit higher pitched. Because he's a tadpole. Low fruit was added to your bag. Hey, what's your name again? Wilhelm. Anything to say? No? Okay.
You did it! It's not much, though.
It will have to do. Let us go see the apothecary.
Okay. We should go do the apothecary thing. But I'm afraid we don't have apothecaries in Colombia. Well, not many. The most like chemical experimenting I ever remember seeing was again like in school. Not much going on over there. Anyways, hey June.
I have glow fruit. Will one be enough?
That will do. Give me just a minute. Here you go. There's enough only for one dose, but it's free of charge.
Thank you, June.
Thank you.
Okay, we got a green leaf tonic, which has a lot of... That's like a full-on ecosystem going on in there. What the hell? Okay.
Well, I finally have the green leaf tonic.
I thought you'd be happier. What is it, Crisbell?
There's only enough to fix one house. What can I do?
Ah, yes. Even with the crystals, there is only so much you can do to help.
I remember reading about this. Okay, so the way they're actually gonna give you replay value in this game is that you can't actually like 100% fix everything, so you will have to make choices in what you want to see grow. Or at least that's how it was advertised. Maybe in the full game there will be some kind of way to like make everyone happy. But ideally you would have to make choices to see what specifically you want to see better in the future, which will affect the ending and stuff, make each subsequent playthrough a little different. So there you go. That's the gimmick.
It appears you must make a decision.
How, Matthias? No matter what I choose, one of the houses will be ruined.
You are a time mage, Crisbell. Decisions such as this, they will not be uncommon.
Okay. What house do I fix? Can I fix the the place. Let's see.
Hello, Crisbell.
Miss Miller, I overheard the carpenter talking about your house. Something about ash blight.
Oh, sorry. I should go.
No worries, dear. You're always welcome here.
Okay. Well, I don't know Miss Miller much. Let's see.
Crisbell, what can I do for you, dear?
Whereas June, we already have a little bit of a connection with June. It's your shop, it has an ash blight infection. Sorry, it's nothing.
Sorry, it's nothing.
If you think of anything, let me know.
Then again, you do have a child. You want that child to grow correctly. And then there's Mr. Farmer Man over here.
Oh, you're still here? Run along now.
Okay, well, that man, we can't do anything about Mr. Farmer Man. Can we talk to the knight lady? The Valkyrie turned witch. You. No. She's just hanging out over here. Also, I really like how she looks like. In the present in particular. In the past she looks fine. In the future she looks kind of creepy. But in the I fucking love that outfit. It is so cool. I love it. Okay. Let's see. That's a shame. It does give more replay value, but the thing with Radiant Historia is that you also have many decisions, and a lot of them lead to bad endings, but you always travel back in time after they're over, and even comment about how bad you messed up. Well, that's great.
We won't do it again.
Okay, so we probably have to pick one of these houses. And then of course there is Mr. Carpenter Joe. Okay, we can't actually fix Carpenter Joe's house, so I have to choose between Apothecary June, who will, who we already have a okay, here's the thing. We have a connection with June. We helped her out. We created some character interactions here. Whereas her, what's her name again? We don't actually have a connection with her other than understanding she is a mother that has a growing child and from the looks of it doesn't have a father. So it's also Marco down there, so we did actually get to know her kid. We would like her kid to grow up properly. God, this is actually hard. Oh, I must be sleepy if I put I instead of it and the possessive there instead of the conjunction and there. Well, I mean, it is kind of late. Okay, and in the West Coast right now it's like 9:47. Over here it's almost 1 a.m. Anyways, as much as I understand your situation, as much as I have nothing against you and wish you a happy life with children, June has a potion shop, an apothecary that could help cure diseases for many people. So ultimately, this is the greater good.
Crisbell, what can I do for you, dear?
It stays for my sleep schedule. Fair enough.
It's your shop. It has an ash blight infection.
Ash blight? Why would you think that?
I overheard the carpenter talking. He thinks a number of buildings could be affected.
How awful. I remember my father telling me stories about ash blight. He said it came from a spore that grew near the farms, that it spread on the wind after the big fires. Well, no time to waste. We don't have much green leaf tonic, but perhaps I can find another solution. Thank you again, Crisbell.
You're welcome, June. I'm glad I was able to help someone.
Well, so now in the future, June still keeps her shop.
Crisbell, look! Do you see how your actions have affected the future?
I suppose. But what about the Millers? Where will they live?
One problem at a time, little one. Remember, most of the town remains unchanged.
And we're no closer to finding out what happens to the orphanage.
We have more immediate issues to deal with. Look!
Smoke! The farms are on fire! That's what brought ash blight to Nareem the last time! We've gotta go!
Crisbell, wait!
She's not... She didn't start running, Matthias. You can stop yelling. Anyways, where's the farms? They're over here. Wait, no, the farms are back here. What am I doing? I don't know why I keep thinking the farms are on the left. And they're clearly on the right. I have dust and Elysian tail mentality right now. Well, stupid reason, but whatever. Let's see. So why are you guys on... What's going on? Why's it on fire? Oh, there's monsters here, that's why.
It can't be too late. It can't be. Crisbell, get out of here! It's goblins! They've torched the fields!
Oh, that's what happened. Something I've noticed about this game's narrative is that they're telling with dialogue a lot compared to showing. Yeah, it's... I love that. Just... it's a more subtle way of exposition.
Run, girl. There's nothing you can do here.
Well, let me get a sword from somewhere.
I can help! Just let me!
Don't be foolish. Let the soldiers do their work. And pray that they're up to the task.
Now, we should definitely have some different music for this. This feels... unfitting.
He's right, Crisbell. The crystals won't be enough. Quickly, we must see Wilhelm again!
You can run a little bit faster than that, you know. Well, anyways, let's see. Yo, Wilhelm, we got some problems.
Back again? What is it now, Time Mage?
You got a sword I can borrow?
We've got to do something. Matthias said you could help.
Did he? He's right, I suppose. With your talent and my training, perhaps in a few years.
Years? The goblins are attacking now!
Patience. You're a Time Mage. Try to act like one.
But they're attacking now, though. It's a now issue.
There's always the sword.
You did actually have a sword. I was actually just joking about that.
Ridiculous! The sword is much too powerful for a novice. The strain would be too much.
Do you have an easier sword to carry?
Enough. You asked for my help, Frog. The sword is the answer. If the girl is everything you believe, she may well survive.
It doesn't matter. I'll do it.
Very well. This should be interesting.
What did that come from? Hi, what? Oh, Jesus. That's bright. Well, there's the sword, it's hollow. Like me. Now your hair is different. What the fu... How did all that happen?
You've done it. More and more interesting.
The sword. So much power.
It's so powerful it changed your hairstyle and your band-aid. And your headband.
I can feel it moving through me.
But
just
that
in
sounds
time. Quickly,
painful.
Crisbell, the goblins!
The goblins?
But Mother Superior, my friends, I have to protect them.
Yes, then go to defeat the goblins.
Go. I'll look after them. Meet us at the cathedral. We'll be safe there. Now go!
Thank you, Wilhelm.
Appreciate it, not chic. Now we're back here.
They're trying to reach the town.
Hey, I've been here before.
This is a real fight, Crisbell. Time to use your new skills.
Do we actually have skills?
With the sword enhancing your powers, you should now be able to send your enemies to either the future or the past. Give it a try.
Crisbell became a magical. Oh, yay. Okay, so... Invoke Future Crystal. This sounds fascinating. What? Okay, so... we can use time manipulation in the middle of combat. That's ridiculous. So enemies on the right are gonna can be sent to the past, and enemies on the left can be sent to the... No, enemies on the right can be sent to the future, and enemies on the left can be sent to the past. That is so cool! Oh my god! I need to time these attacks better. I'm taking a bit too much damage here, and I don't like it. Okay, so is this guy weaker in the future? I guess we can't oh, I get it. In the future he's a mage. So we can't defend against his attacks, but he might be weaker. I can take one more hit. But maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, let me try bringing him back over here. Okay, well now we have a second turn. Victory! Look at that! Okay, her legs are a little bit thicker towards the hips, but not much though. Yeah, but look at her shoes. Like it's literally like a twig going into like a giant boot. It's hilarious. Okay, yeah, this victory screen looks fucking great though. Oh my god.
Who are you supposed to be?
Hello, my name is...
Tell me if we survive. You know how to fight?
Let us show him.
Okay, well first we need to heal. And now we can go ahead and use one of these. Excellent. Yeah, we deflected it. Okay, now you... go ahead and... let's attack this guy first. And, we'll see how the past affects this guy over here. So in the past, you were shorter. Ah! So he's probably faster. Weaker, but faster. By being younger. Interesting. Okay. You seem to be doing the same amount of damage though. So I don't know how putting the goblin in the future was an advantage. Seems more disadvantageous actually. Yeah, I guess he wasn't... Maybe he had less HP? Or maybe he... you know what? Maybe he was slower. Maybe he would have actually had more turns. Maybe if we level up and we get a bit more speed, it'll be more often that we can like double turn against the old goblins versus the new ones. I mean the present ones. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it seems like having the past crystal in this guy might not necessarily be too advantageous. Unless he's weaker. Let's see if he takes a bit more damage. It takes like 1 point of extra damage. Ain't much. Okay, he ain't dead yet. Okay.
Not bad. I'm Christopher, by the way.
Okay.
Crisbell.
Let's see. Now let's go ahead and... Yes, he's always got... pretty much like consistently... one turn after each character does their things. Whereas if I do... Oh, I don't have enough. Never mind. Can't do it. Try again next time. Well, that is a very interesting mechanic. Okay. There we go, we got a critical on that one. And that's what Christopher looks like. Yeah, Christopher definitely a bit more robust in the leg area as compared to Crisbell. But you can see Crisbell also using like the colors are like flipping because she's activating the time crystal over there, which looks pretty cool. Yeah, all the colors in this game mix very well. Okay. Let's see. I do feel like we're probably reaching the end of the demo here. We might have to fight Volcano and Galley again, but otherwise...
There. That's 2 less of them. Been chasing those things since I left St. Clarity.
We've got to stop them before they reach town.
And exactly how do you plan to do that?
Hold your ground. They won't get past us.
Look, Volcano! They broke our poor goblins! How adorable! Can we keep them?
Galley, we've talked about this.
Okay, we've seen this one already.
Stop. Just...
Okay, let's actually try again. So, let's see what they're like in the future.
What's this? I feel...
Stronger.
Big mistake!
Okay. That might not have been the best idea.
Don't let your guard down. I don't trust this.
But there has to be some kind of advantage to doing that.
Are you kidding? Time to have fun!
Okay, well, let's see.
Time to finish this.
Okay, so they actually take damage in the future.
This is impossible.
We're missing something.
The color scheme of this game reminds me of how colorful the show Kim Possible. Yeah, that actually is an interesting comparison here. The art style so reminds me of it now that you mention it.
I'll bring them back to the present. Hit them with your water.
Amateurs.
Okay, so again, can't block magic. So let's see. Yeah, we can't block magic, I'm afraid.
Perfect. Now to open the future crystal.
Okay, so now we go back to the future. How did I not realize that before? Now we will constantly have to go back to the future. Morty! Alright.
This again. Have it your way.
Careful. They did something to our shield.
Some stupid rust. Who cares?
Your defense stat will. Okay, we can deflect that, never mind. Just have to time it better. Let's see. Excellent, so we're actually doing damage now. If I time those blocks correctly, oh my god, yes, it is so. If you like Super Mario RPG or the Paper Mario games, and how they like timing will make your battles better, this feels great. I'm sure you. Oh, the Water Stars had turned her into the fence down. Makes sense with Rust. Yep, this is a very clever combat system. I can't wait to see what else they come up with this. Okay, we don't have any skills yet, but that's okay.
Turn up the heat.
Alright, they're about to do some more fire. Okay. I did not block the second one, but that's okay. It's alright. I really like this concept of transforming statues with time travel. Yeah, this is... I mean, statuses with time travel. It's really cool.
Forward now.
Okay. Maybe I should try fire for once. Might actually take a bit more damage from that. Okay, we took a lot of damage there. I might need to heal if we can't finish this quickly. Okay, let's try fire, see how that works.
Kill them!
Actually
Stupid little...
did a lot of damage. I should probably start doing some more fire.
We're leaving.
Oh, why? But I want to...
Enough. The Empress will want to hear of this. Go.
Is the Empress Mother Superior? Because again, she looked evil. I hope it's not. Excellent. Now, somehow that was still not enough experience to level up even once. Which that is a concern. Like, will this game be grindy as hell? In terms of, you know, the experience department? I sincerely hope they increase that. Or the level cap is not actually that high. One of the two. Please don't make it super grindy. Nobody likes it when it's super grindy.
Is that you? You did it! We can't thank you enough!
Anton, now do you see? Look what you've done.
What I've done? You think I brought these monsters to Narim?
I know this was your way of getting the farm. You wanted this land for your industrialization project. This was all you.
This is the Industrial Revolution.
Everything I do is for the future of Narim. For your daughter's future. I would never put anyone at risk.
Mayor Anton, if I may divert our focus, this was clearly set up by an unknown party.
I don't like your style.
And on that topic, tell me, Crisvel, where did you get that strange sword?
I think the level cap must now be the hiding for it, or it's grindy. I sincerely hope it's either the former, or they fixed the, they highly increase the experience gain in the final release.
Miss Lana, this was a gift from Mr. Wilhelm and Matthias.
Oh? And who are these strangers you seem to know so well? What do they want with Narim? Is it possible? Did they set this up? And are you part of their scheme?
Miss Lana, no! We were just trying to help!
Enough! Guards! Seize her and the shielded fellow!
But... oh my god, lady.
We'll lock them up until we can extract a confession!
We have to go. Now!
To the cathedral. Wilhelm said he'd meet us there.
Okay, let's go to the cathedral, get ourselves the third party. I feel like this is probably where the demo's gonna end, though.
You made it! I knew you'd be able to wield that sword. Well done. And, as promised, your friends are all here. In fact, your Mother Superior.
Crisbel, is that you? Thank the lady.
Mother Superior, I'm so sorry.
Shh, dear. Your interesting new friend here has told us a great deal already. I won't claim to understand all of this, but you're safe. That's all that matters.
Lana wants to imprison the saviors of the monster attack. Well, that tells me that the monster attack was planned by the mayor, and therefore they're punishing them for ruining their plans that they're definitely not supposed to know about. The pieces are connecting, you see.
Safe? Maybe for now. The Empress won't stop with Narim.
Now you just look like a Digimon protagonist, though. I've never seen anyone wear goggles like that outside of Digimon.
The Empress?
The Empress of Time. A formidable foe and far beyond our current capabilities. And those idiots in town are too busy pointing fingers to see who saved their worthless skins.
Run from her if you want. I'll go myself if I...
Enough! Don't be stupid, boy. You'll need all the help you can get. Which means, I suppose, that I'll be going as well.
Going? I can't leave! The orphanage! My family!
No harm will come to your sisters, dear. Not while I live.
But Mother Superior, it's not just that. Matthias, tell them! Matthias? Where did he go?
It refuses to see Mother Superior. Like, it doesn't seem like he's the orphanage. It seems to specifically be Mother Superior. He doesn't want to see her. Which leads me to maybe they're connected somehow.
He's slippery, that one. Even for a frog. He'll turn up soon. Count on it. The soldiers will be here soon. Quickly, girl.
Fine. I'll go. But I'll return. I promise.
You better. Those roses still need pruning. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't think this is the time for that, Mother, but sure.
Now, get moving.
Oh, there we go. Got a little bit of a better look at Wilhelm. Mother Superior.
Merciful lady. Watch over my Crisbell.
Yeah, definitely the lady being referred to here is a reference to the Virgin Mary, which again, Colombians worship a lot. And Mother Superior over here is supposed to be like a higher nun in an orphanage. So there's a lot of religious imagery without actually directly saying like Catholicism or anything.
Guide her, shield her, comfort her, for she has a long road ahead. And when she is finished, O great lady, take her gently in your arms and bear her home. Be safe, dear girl.
Thank you for playing the game. Oh my yeah, I'm buying this. Comes out 2020. Thank you for playing in our announcement demo. We have an exciting road to launch in 2020 and could really use your support along the way. Yeah, so I wishlist on Steam, join our Discord, get major updates through email and give us feedback. Looks great. If I give them feedback, I will go ahead and mention the grindiness of it, but otherwise, yeah, this is excellent. Okay, Superior seems to be like Brock from Pokemon. She never opens her eyes. Yes, that seems to, even June almost seemed to have that issue. Like, she took a while before she actually opened her eyes. She'd actually keep them closed for the most part. But yeah, so this was the demo of Cris Tales. As I mentioned, the twig, the twig left prevent to be thick. Nah, the legs are fine. If we need to, I'll fix them with my own fan art if it really comes down to that. But don't worry about it. But yeah, definitely gonna check this one out. Oh, like the full game. I may not necessarily stream it when it comes out, because you know I'll probably have some other streams planned when that happens. It'll be kind of difficult to maneuver this around them. But I did definitely want to at least do one stream for the demo, because I just from the trailer that we got at the E3, I really wanted to check this out, and now that I got to play the demo, this is right up my alley. Like, as far as indie games go, with the art style, with the kind of turn-based with a twist, and the story and everything about it is just beautiful. So, and again, the whole thing that it's based out after Colombia, and me being a Colombian, that's just icing on the cake for me personally, and you know, for other Colombians that may be interested in it. So definitely check this out if this sounds like something you would enjoy. Yeah, go ahead and wishlist it on Steam to keep an eye out for it. And yeah, definitely has a lot of potential. Looking forward to the full release. Again, 2020, could be January 2020, could be December 2020, could be delayed to 2021. Who knows? But yeah, so that's pretty much what I really wanted to do today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I actually did have a backup game in case the demo was shorter, but no, the demo ran us for like an hour and 40 minutes, so that's pretty good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Next time we'll actually play some Silent Hill 3, so I'll come back to that probably maybe Tuesday night might be the next time I'll be able to stream. I'll let you guys know for sure on Tuesday itself, but that's probably the next one. To be honest though, I was never fond of the Mario RPG mechanics with timing your attacks and defend buttons to increase damage, Fair enough, you know, it's not for everyone. I understand the simplicity of just press button, thing happens. But you know, I do enjoy the thing, and I know my friend really likes you know, Aiken Labs. He really likes that sort of mechanic, so I'll let him know about this. probably check this out too. Anyways, yeah, so next time we stream probably will be Tuesday night, and then we'll go back to Silent Hill 3 as we normally would. And also, happy Father's Day! Really forgot to mention that even at any point during the stream today or on Twitter, but yes, happy Father's Day. Hope you had a good day with your dad. If you yourself are a dad, hope you had a good day with your children. If you are a single parent mother, happy Father's Day to you too. If you are an owner of a pet, happy Father's Day to you too. You know, it's not just biological dads that get celebrated today. Anyways, looking forward to the next stream. Thanks for the stream. Hope you're glad you enjoyed it. And yeah, so, well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been all for today. And so here says goodbye, HoloPlay 45.